So the next game is going to be an interesting one. Denver at Titans is what I'm looking at. And the Titans are 3-point favorites, and the over-under is 38. The Broncos are coming off of a bye week, and the Titans we don't know what their quarterback situation is. Is Willis coming in? Is Tannehill? I don't know their health. But the Titans are coming off a pretty big cover against the Chiefs. I mean, that came right down to the wire. What are your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, so pretty cool stat here. The total is 36.5. I guess 37.5 now, 38. So it drove up. Assuming it closes at 37 or fewer, the under in those games is 10-4.
Okay.
So if this total closes at 37 or fewer, bet under 37 for your life. Everything you have. Because if you get an expected return of, what is that, 70%, 75% on that bet worth making. That's for the total. I don't love how all the money's on the under, and I don't like how it's driving up with all the money on the under. It seems a little bit fishy to me, like a little reverse line move. So the over, the trap's telling me to take the over, but I'll lean with the stats on the under.
Okay.
And then Titans -2.5. Looks like it opened at a pick. Looks like some smart money drove it to -2.5. Might have been any injuries on the Titans. Malik Willis still. Yeah. So drove up to 2.5. That doesn't feel big enough to me. Does it feel big enough to you?
I have an opinion on this game, so.
Okay. So the fact that it's only 2.5 after the Titans came off a neck-and-neck game in Kansas City, right? Held them down to the wire, should have won the game. The Broncos have just looked like dog shit all season. Titans are at home. I mean, with the move of the spread, this is a pick 'em on a neutral field for Tennessee. Feels very weird, feels very trappy, but the money still lines up with the Titans. The public's on the Broncos for some weird reason. I like the Titans, and I like them pretty confidently here.
Love the Broncos, baby.
Oh, boy.
Love the Broncos. And let me tell you why. I didn't look at the money. I assumed that people were actually on the Titans here.
Yeah, so did I.
But the way I look at this game, I'm going to say my prediction is Broncos 21-17. That feels right to me. Broncos are coming off a bye week.
Okay.
So extended rest.
Off the London game?
And yeah. And you've said it before. When are the Broncos going to turn around? This would be the perfect time for them to turn around.
Wow, shocker, beat the Titans. Yeah.
Bye week, 10 days. They start getting the quarterback coach situation back. Titans, you said it. I mean, everyone watched it on Monday Night Football. Oh, my God. They kept it within 3 points against the Chiefs. But another thing about that game, too, is that it was Monday Night Football. Yeah. So now it's a short week. They got to play the Broncos, who are coming off of an extended bye week. When are the Broncos going to turn around? It's right now. We know it's going to be a low-scoring game, so if it's sitting at +3, I like that hook right there. So I love Broncos +3. And I'm going to take the under. I think I'd like it to 37.
Titans feels incredibly easy. And I don't know why the public's not on the Titans, to be honest.
Right, because I feel like a lot of the public hates Russell Wilson, too, at least from – a gambling standpoint, maybe like the casual fan, I feel like likes Russell Wilson a lot, but gamblers, they know that he's not that guy, at least of recent.
I just can't figure out how the Broncos, just look like shit week in, week out. They're pretty much a pick 'em on the road against the Titans, who just came off a close game, given, I guess, kind of a short week.
Yeah.
Against Kansas City, and they're going to bet on the visiting Russell Wilson team. Doesn't make sense, but we shall see.
Yeah, we'll see. Another thing about that game too, I was not impressed with the Titans offense at all. 0 receptions for receivers. Malik Willis had 5 receptions. And another thing I really like about the Broncos is that their defense is top 3. And so I feel they can get it together, hold Derrick Henry down, and force Malik Willis to throw. I mean, if it's Tannehill, it's a different story. But if it's Malik Willis, I just see no offense out of them. Like, no offense at all.
My God, Titans feel so square.
So we'll talk about it later. We'll see where you're at.
It makes no sense.
That's my opinion. So